amongst those fans, I found a very special lady. This is Debbie Killingbacks. I mean, you might recognise her. She played George Michael's girlfriend in Last Christmas, the 1984 video. Tell me, what was that shoot like?
Oh, amazing. Best time. We had the best time in Saas-Fee, 4 days. Great laughs, great fun, all of us. It was just, I mean, I was an actress at the time, but they were all friends, but we all became really good friends, and afterwards we sort of hung out and went out and danced, which is what he loved to do. I remember having a great night dancing with him one night, and we danced all night long at the Marquee and the WAG Club, which was just brilliant. He was just a lovely, down-to-earth person, great, just a lovely person. And
it was important for you to come here today?
Yeah, I mean, I live local, so obviously everybody, this is very important for me every Christmas. It's my sort of big claim to fame with all my family, my sons and my nieces. And when this happened, we'd all just been around the table and we just couldn't believe it. Everybody was texting me, and it's just awful. I mean, obviously my thoughts are with his family and friends, and it's such a terrible loss. Such an amazing person.
When was the last time that you spoke to him?
I saw him about 15 years ago in a restaurant, and it was just like we just met. Gave me a big hug, spun me around, and yeah. So
in fact, you got a photo.
This is one of the pictures on location when we were in Saas-Fee. We was messing around, trying to do this mad shot, which didn't actually happen, lighting candles, which got cut. So yeah, I missed the plane coming home with one of his friends, which was funny. Was the highlight of the trip coming back. So. Everybody was messing around with me afterwards, but it was great times. He was a lovely person.
And 1984, yes. The height of his fame.
Absolutely.
What was he like?
He was just great fun, and his mum. I remember his mum being so proud of him. I remember being at the last Wembley concert with everybody, and they showed some of the clips that went wrong. And I remember watching his mum, and she was just so proud of him. I could see her face, that in a mum's face, how amazed she was that her son was this amazing star. I think maybe that's when he was, became quite sad. He loved his mum.
And we've heard also about the fact that he was very much a secret philanthropist. We've heard he's very generous as a person. Did you experience that?
I mean, I just experienced him, generosity, cuddles and going out, and we had some really good laughs. But I think it was nice that he was private and he did that privately. To him, that's what he wanted to do. And it just showed you what a great person he really was.
And that song, of course, such an annual anthem. Especially poignant from now on.
Well, obviously everybody used to sort of phone me and say it's great, but now obviously we're all going to be really sad this sort of time of year when we hear the Last Christmas video and think of George. But hopefully, all his music is amazing. Everything he does is amazing. What he did was amazing. So hopefully, we'll just remember the great times.